Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Corey Guyton back with the 6th episode of Through the Eyes of a Man, the inspirational series to women. And I want to say thank you to everyone. I always want to start off by saying thank you because honestly, you don't realize how many people say that these videos are helping them. And I know I'm not reaching thousands of people, and that's okay because it's not about that. As long as I could change or help change one life, that's all that really matters. And so I want to ask one thing though. Is it possible that you can join my YouTube page? And the reason being is that I post these videos at different times throughout the day, but sometimes it can get lost in your video feed. So if you watch this video, if you could just log on to youtube.com/Corey Guyton, you can find these videos and just sign up to be a part of the YouTube page so you'll know when I post these videos, because I promise I got some great things in store for the future. A new project I'm working on Monday, so look out for the video on Monday. I'm gonna tell you about the new project. And so please, and I need some Twitter followers also. So Corey Guyton on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter. And please repost these videos. That's the only way it'll help other people, is if that you repost it on your page. So if you watch this video and you just like what you hear, please repost it on your page. I just ask that you please help with this movement. So thank you. Today I said we were gonna talk about patience. And so last time when I spoke about patience, I spoke from the mindset that, ladies, please be patient and do not settle on a guy. Do not settle for any type of guy. And so I know you want to be in a relationship, but please be patient. You know, that's what I said in the last video. And so I went back and prayed, and God, give me something to talk about, and so I can really help. And something that came into my spirit was that, although I'm telling ladies to be patient so you find the right guy, or let a guy, he needs to be right whenever he meets you. God put in my spirit, don't mislead and say all women are together. And I think all women are great women, but honestly, there are some women who are not ready to be in relationships. And patience means, well, in this sense, or in this video, it means to be patient and make sure you take care of yourself first and get yourself developed where you need to be in order for you to be successful in a relationship. Because I know a lot of young ladies that get into relationships and they haven't completely gotten over some of the stuff from the previous relationships, maybe trust issues, just things that are a result of the previous relationship, and they try to bring it into the new relationship, and then it crumbles. And they had a really good man. I had some young ladies that contacted me. I talked to so many different people who ask me on Facebook. I always get questions, or people may send me a message, an email, and they always say, Corey, I had this guy that was treating me so great. He was like the perfect guy, but I can't open myself to him. Or we got into a big argument because, I accused him of something and he didn't want to deal with me anymore. He said, basically, these ladies saying, he stated that you have some things you need to get over, and I'm just going to give you some time to get over these things. And can I fault the guy? No. Now, do I think men need to have more patience with women? Yes, because we have to realize that women are going through different and multiple phases in their lives, and they had different experiences that create some of these feelings within them. And guys, we have to be patient and help nurture them and to help them grow from those situations. But ladies, sometimes, as a guy, I am what I would consider to be a good guy. I think I'm spiritually connected. I think mentally I'm together, educationally. Now, some of y'all may not say physically. I don't know. I think I look all right. But no, just joking about that. My woman love it. But honestly, I'm a guy who I feel like have, pretty good. I'm a pretty good guy. I think I'm a good catch, like you should think you're a good catch too. But it would be hard for me to deal with a woman that's bringing a lot of past issues into the new relationship. And I don't want you to miss out on a good guy because you're not ready to be in a relationship. Not saying you're not a good person. You're not ready to be in a relationship. And I think you need to take time to analyze things you need to work on, especially if you're single and you want to be in a relationship. Take time to see why you single. What can I work on to better myself, to make myself, even better whenever somebody approaches me? Because you may have a guy that approach you and he's not up to par. If you up to par, you can say, no, buddy. And then you can have somebody else, You know, you have a selection of guys, honestly, because they'll see that value in you. But it's easy to tell when a woman has been damaged from a previous relationship, and a lot of guys just don't want to deal with that. Is it fair? No. And do I completely agree with it? No. But ladies, give yourself time to heal. That's what that patience is for. And the question I have for you is, could you really handle a good man at this point? If you know you're dealing with trust issues, jealousy issues, are you really ready to be with a good man? Because what happens is, if you have jealousy and trust issues, anytime he does something that makes you think that he may be doing some infidelity or something, you may start calling him out on those things, when in turn he probably was really honest and he didn't do anything. And a guy such as myself, which actually I have a little patience, but a lot of guys run from that. They say, you know what, I don't have time to deal with that, because you're not over what this guy did to you, and why should I have to deal with the effects of that? Is it fair? No, but it's a reality. And so ladies, maybe this is a time that God has for you to focus on self. When I was single for 2.5 years, I literally worked on myself. I wanted to be in a relationship, yes I did, but I knew that I wasn't ready. If you read my status a while back, I said I wasn't always ready to be a king for my queen. And some of you are not ready right now to be that queen for your king. Now, will you be? Yes, but it just takes some time to develop. I worked on myself spiritually, I worked on myself mentally, I worked on my education. I focused on things that were going to benefit me. And then when another person come, honestly, I wanted a person that can complement what I already had on the table. I was spiritually strong, mentally strong, I was emotionally strong, academically strong. And so at that point, that's what I desired in another individual. I would never put a standard on somebody that I'm not going to have for myself. I know a lot of people want people who are spiritually strong. People want people who are mentally strong. But then when they look at themselves or somebody else look at them, they don't have those characteristics. And that is almost a contradiction. And it never worked, because you have to be equally yoked. That's what I was talking about last video. It's not just spiritually equally yoked. That's very important. Probably the biggest requirement, especially in my book, is the spiritual connection. But mentally, you got to be equally yoked. Emotionally, you got to be equally yoked. Psychologically, you got to be equally yoked, which that's kind of the same as mentally. But you just have to be equally yoked in so many different areas. So make sure you have yourself at the point of where you want somebody else to be. And so I encourage you to take an internal look, because sometimes we can say, oh, I know I'm a good woman. And yes, you're a great woman. You're not just a good woman, you're a great woman. But have you developed into the woman that God wants you to be? That's the important question. And once you make it to that level, then I promise that the guy is going to find you, because then the guy that made it to that point, God is going to bring y'all together, and it's going to be a beautiful relationship, and not anyone settling in a relationship, and everything will be done in order. And so I just really want to encourage you to really see if you are really ready for a relationship. I don't want you to get in a situation and you get hurt because the guy is not willing to deal with the things that you're dealing with. And I don't think it's fair to you. And I really want you to take your time. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, you still have time to get in a relationship. I'd rather you to take your time, take these few years to get yourself together, be 31, as opposed to getting married at 22, 23, 24, rushing things, and then you get divorced at 31, because you have to do it all over. So think about those things. I want you to marinate on this topic. It's so much I can speak on this topic. Like I say, I always want to try to keep the videos under 10 minutes, which I haven't been good at doing that, but this one is going to be under 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, send me any questions. Find me on Facebook, write me on Facebook, whatever. CoreyGuyton@gmail.com, email me. You can find me on Twitter, Corey Guyton on Twitter. You can find me on, YouTube, /Corey Guyton. My website is www.coreyguyton.com. The book is coming. I'm still waiting on the cover guy. He's slacking right now. But as soon as I get that, the book will be available. If any of you are going to be at the Big 12 Conference on Black Student Government this weekend, I will be doing a presentation there. So please show up to that presentation, because I promise it's going to be good. I worked on the presentation last night. I'm ready to put it down. I'm going to try to take some video for the people that's not going to be there to show you some of the things I talk about in my live presentations. But again, ladies, if you think like a queen, you will begin to act like a queen, causing others to treat you as a queen. And I want to tell you what I mean by causing others to treat you as a queen. Because when you start acting like a queen, you demand respect from other people, and that's what you want from guys, is respect. They're gonna respect everything about you as a woman, and so then they have to start treating you like a queen because you demand that respect. So thank you. Have a blessed day.